all right, everybody. So we are back once again. Last session, you all continued making your way away from the Underdark, what was once the Underdark Haven of Neverlight Grove, trekking towards Blingdenstone in order to find a way out. You've been told by many different sources that Blingdenstone is your best shot for finding a safe, reliable passage out of the Underdark. And so, your path has been steadily leading you towards there. Your journey there now about halfway done. Many different dangers. The Underdark proving once more to you all that it is an extremely dangerous place to exist in as you made your way through there. Most recently, you came across a path that had recently been claimed by a rather large colony of spiders. You all managed to survive this onslaught and avoid becoming a feast for the millions of babies that they were having there, and continued onward, only to find yourself the very next day facing down the ferocious beaks of yet more beasts of the Underdark. That is where we pick up today. As you all were making your way through these caverns, you heard some slithering, some motion off in the dark. And the lighting does not appear to be on here, but I heard some slithering, some motion off in the dark when you looked into side passages and into corners and saw these beasts staring back out at you all. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, everybody. Can everybody see okay?
For the most part.
No, my dark vision's gone.
God, I don't know why your dark vision never sticks. Must have adjusted your token and saved it 100 times by now.
Is there a wall here? Is there something there?
There is a wall. This creature is working its way out of the wall, but it's still in
I can see it. I can see part of it.
Right. Now you can see more of it.
I mean,
I like it better than
for the purposes of like cover.
Yeah, it's like little tendrily, wiggly things are pretty much like poking out of the wall.
Right.
Just coming towards us are pretty much just
Indeed.
creepy.
So would it have like half cover?
Until it makes its way further out, yeah.
Good to know.
Oh fuck! These things. I just realized these things are everywhere.
Yeah, they're all over the place. They are among you. Come on. I will get their initiatives in eventually. Okay, so the 15 is the one that we want to keep. Interesting. Gotta restart my APIs. Stand by.
Tell me I didn't get the highest initiative with 11.
That would be kind of sad. A little bit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, my twang, my Western twang is going to be coming in every now and then because of Outlaws of Alkenstar. I actually do a bunch of Western accents in that song, in that game, because it's the only accent that I can actually do. And I apologize if it works its way into these games randomly.
That is alright. Accents are always fun.
Yeah. They're crazy.
The drow's suddenly going to have a Western drawl to him.
It can be the Menzo Barazan accent. It's the Wild West down here.
It is the Deep South, after all.
Oh man.
Oh man. I
love it. That movie was so amazing. I love Little Nicky.
Oh, I know, it's so good.
That.
Okay, now let me see. Come on. Okay, it looks like the API is good now. There we go. Okay, we're good. Okay.
Have to be the one closest to me.
Oh, and they both win in the initiative. Let's go ahead and have now that they are more up to line with our regular NPC cell, with the rest of the party. Let's have Uranus, you can roll Sereth's initiative. Sarah, you can roll Eldeth's. Cillian, are you still working on growing Stool up into a big, strong boy? Remember you talking about that a couple sessions ago.
Yeah, we mentioned it. We didn't really go much into.
Okay, let me know if that's still
Detail
something you
about
want to do, because he could be prompted into becoming a myconid adult during this journey.
That's hilarious. We've look what we rolled. We rolled the opposite with modifiers and everything.
Nice. And Topsy and Turvy will share an initiative. Okay. Let's see if anybody got above them. Hey, Topsy gets to go first. Fantastic. So, with a shout of alarm, Topsy whips up his hand crossbow, notices that one of the things is right on top of him, and instead vies for a bit of a quick shift, using his bonus action to elongate his snout, grow some claws, and leap forward and bite the Grick, and connect pretty successfully with 6 piercing. Fantastic. That does unfortunately bring us to the big one, who slithers about half of its body up and out of the tunnel that is kind of sticking out of. A large portion of it, its face included, sticking out, tentacles lashing out. There are 3 individuals within tentacle range at the moment. Let's see what it does.
We are short 2 zombies.
We are short 2 zombies. Go ahead and drag them out here. We'll stretch out the formation depending on where they might have been. Okay. Where do you want them?
I really don't know. Just wherever you feel, since we're kind of already on this. I don't want to.
Okay, let's do one at the front and one in the back then, just to keep things easy.
Okay.
Okay. And they act on your initiative?
I believe so.
Okay.
It is the animate dead.
Okay, got it. They would act just after your turn then. Okay. Alright, here we go. Random fate of the dice will decide. Uranus here 1, Turvy's 2, Schrodinger's 3. Schrodinger. It lashes its tentacles out in your direction. There's an 18 to hit Schrodinger.
I use my reaction to impose disadvantage.
That would turn it into a 15 to hit. Schrodinger a 15 to hit.
Check and shield.
Shield. Awesome. Okay.
Yep, shield.
Okay, fantastic. So, it reaches its tentacles out towards Schrodinger. It bounces off of this sudden arcane force that's been wrapped around Schrodinger. It rears back a little bit, and then attacks you, Uranus.
This is what I get for trying to help someone.
17 to hit.
Actually, misses.
Fantastic. That does bring it to its little spawn. And here we go. Attempts to lash out at Topsy. 18 does hit Topsy. It wraps its tentacles around Topsy, dragging him closer to it, and then takes a bite out of him. Bite attack is a 21, which is also going to hit. Topsy takes 6 slashing from the tentacles and 6 piercing from the beak. Uranus. Oh, never mind. Sorry, all of these little guys are going to act on the same turn now. You remember I decided to do that. I used to roll individual initiatives for all these guys, but after running so many sessions of Pathfinder and Espergenesis, it does speed things up to just have one initiative for all of the little guys. We're just going to keep doing that. And that means that this one gets to go now. So, Topsy, Sarah, and the zombie. Topsy's having a bad day. Alright. That is a miss. This one attacks Eldeth, lashing its tentacles out, trying to draw its beak closer to her for a bite. It's only a 14 to hit Eldeth. Does look like that's going to miss.
That's a miss.
Alright. This one has Eldeth and Cillian in reach. Again, goes for Eldeth. There's only a 9, that is also a miss. Fantastic. Uranus, you are up.
Uranus will grab his holy symbol, hold it up, and ask for Elestri to rain down her radiance as he uses Radiance of the Dawn. So that's all the enemies I can see within 30 feet, and I can see all of them.
Okay, nice. So it's what? Con saves? Wisdom saves?
It is. Where is it? I did a thingy.
Con
That's
saves.
as much damage as I wanted.
Let's see, 15. 15 points. Not bad, not bad.
Still 15, yeah.
Half on success or none on success?
Half in success.
Everyone fails. Oof. Oof. Nice. Alright, fantastic. So these creatures all shy back, several of them retracting partially back into their holes from this radiant heat that just washed over their eyeless faces.
And then, with his bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon.
Fantastic, okay.
Is there enough space to chuck it?
Yeah, Spiritual Weapon
Yeah.
doesn't take space specifically, so...
Cool. And I shall try to shish kebab this one.
Okay.
Where's... Aw.
Unsuccessful.
I'll get him next time. That's what I got.
Alright. That is going to bring us to Cillian.
Can I move right there, or is that like a wall in front of me there?
That is a wall. It does look like I forgot to put the dynamic lighting there. I made this whole section of map yesterday, I'm sorry. I'll go ahead and...
So
You could climb it, yes. It is a ledge upward.
do I have a shot at the one right above me, though?
Yes, you do. It's coming out of the wall. So next to you, what you would see would be described as like a high ledge. You can tell that there's some space up there. If you were to go up, however, this creature is coming out of the wall. So like if we'll call the ledge 8 feet up, this thing's coming out of the wall about 4 feet from the bottom.
Okay, I guess I'll just stay put for now. Hunter's Mark, that guy, and 2 shots. Why did it do that? Hold
I
on.
don't know. That's just the damage it looks like. There we go. That's a hit. For 11 piercing. Fantastic.
That's Hunter's Mark. I don't know why everything's mislabeled now, but
With that addition of
D6
Hunter's Mark, it does go down.
okay. Can I climb up that ledge and occupy his space?
Yes, you could climb up the ledge if you wanted to. We'll either say that it will take up all of your movement to get up there, or you can make an athletics check to still have some movement left if you'd like it. Okay, so you are right here. And you are out of
All right.
reach of any potential danger.
Okay, I will shift. Oh, no, I can't do that. Yeah, wait, can I? Hold on. I can't remember if it's a bonus action to move my Hunter's Mark after I kill something.
I believe it is a bonus action.
Okay, second
Oh, wait,
shot.
to
at the
move
wall.
it after something has died. I'm not sure. You should probably take a look at that, because it might be a free action. In which case, you could move it now without having to spend a bonus action to. Target drops to 0 hit points for the spell, and you can use bonus action on subsequent turns of your turn to mark a new creature.
Okay, so then second shot at the one above Eldeth.
Awesome. And 25 certainly hits. Is that 11 plus 5? Fantastic. Cillian dropping another one.
Okay, I will use Action Surge.
Nice,
On
just
my
going
first
for the
turn?
full wipe. Nice.
It's, doing it on my first go, because then I have 2 more attacks. This time at the big guy.
Okay. It's a good hit. You saw these 11s. Nice, nice, nice. 17. Fantastic. Okay. 12 does miss.
Okay, on that first attack, I will do Distracting Strike, add a d8, and the next attack will have advantage.
Got it. Okay. Brings us to Schrodinger.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Sorry.
good. No, good.
Add this to the big guy too, because it Dread Ambers her.
All right, another 3. Okay.
So many dice.
So many times.
It felt like your turn was too brief. I knew there was something else coming.
All right, Shro, go ahead.
Going. Man, I did not. Being having them right up in front of it just does not feel safe. Bonus action, Misty Step behind Sereth.
Nice. Schrodinger's like, I'm out.
Oh yeah, it's way too close. Yeah. And for action, to cast Firebolt, since it's a cantrip, at little corner guy.
All right.
$15 hits.
15 on one behind that one.
There we go. 13 points. Fantastic. It ignites and shrieking shrivels back up into the hole it crawled out of.
And zombies.
Zombies.
20 feet movement. Let me double check, see if that gets. Nope, it's just increase health and damage. The zombie in the back is going to the dash action to stand right here.
Fantastic. So pushing past everybody.
And the one in front will get in front of whichever one of these deep gnomes. I can't remember which one is which. And I'm going to attempt to slam down on the big one's beak.
Okay. 9 does not hit.
That is all.
Sereth is up.
Sareth will pull out his. What weapon does he have? His longbow. And take 2 shots at the big one.
Nice.
Not an advantage.
7 is
Damn.
no good. Neither
Damn.
is 5. Sarah's having a hard time operating his bow in these small confines.
Yeah. That's what it's got.
Sarah, it doesn't look like Eldeth was in the initiative.
yeah.
Let's go ahead and...
Yeah, I forgot. She is 6, just like Sereth. Yeah, I forgot to. Do you want me to...
I'm going to go ahead and roll for her and then change it to 6.
Is she able to climb the ledge like Cillian?
Yep.
Okay.
Either an athletics check or all of her movement.
Just all of her movement?
That'll put her right here.
Can she... Oh.
Oh, she wants to go up on the ledge with Cillian.
Yeah.
With where Cillian's at,
Can't?
I would require an athletics check instead of just the movement.
Okay.
Call it a DC 15.
Where's her... Is that strength plus her proficiency?
Yes.
What is her okay. This plus 2. Yeah.
She does not
10.
make it up.
Okay. I think she will Was that her action then?
We'll say that was her bonus action.
Okay, so maybe she'll just ready an action, because she can't really move forward in case something comes this way.
Got it. Okay, your turn, Sarah.
Okay, so Sarah will go after this one. 14 to hit.
14. You should need the big one? Or the one next to you?
The one next to me.
Got it, that does hit.
10 slashing.
10 slashing does drop that one, Sarah.
Okay. And is there space here, or is that a wall? That's wall.
Where?
Here?
That is wall.
Okay. Then she would likely chuck a javelin at it.
Okay. .21 certainly
For
hits
4
for
pierce.
4.
For 4 piercing. And that would be her turn.
Uses background at the top of the initiative into Topsy and Turvy. We're going to take a page out of Topsy's book, and Turvy's going to bite and miss. And now Topsy, a couple of crossbow shots. 17 and nat 1, the 17 hits for 3 piercing. Alright.
I don't know if it made a difference, but it would have had advantage
For
one
which one?
attack on that guy, on the big guy.
For
'cause
both
he's
attacks?
distracted.
Oh.
The very first attack.
Okay.
So-
After me.
Sarah would have had advantage then.
Sarah... Sareth would have had advantage, you say. Okay, go ahead and roll damage for Sareth on one of his bow attacks, if it would have hit.
I mean, actually, well, 7 and. Let me just.
Let's go.
roll.
Let's just go ahead and give the advantage to Topsy. He would have hit for
That's
sure.
fine.
Okay, for another 8 piercing. It does bring us to the Alpha, who does still have 3 juicy targets to choose from. Turvy. Tentacles wrap around the back of Turvy.
Wait.
And
Wait, is this an attack roll?
it is an attack roll.
I will use my reaction to impose disadvantage of warding flare.
24 and 24 on the attack roll, unfortunately.
Oh,
So-
right. Yeah, okay.
Turvy is wrapped up and dragged in towards that beat. Oh my god, he takes 16 slashing. Luckily, he is in his hybrid form, and he does only take half of that. Being the fancy were creature that he is. But that is just as it drags him towards the beak and takes a bite out of him with another 24 to hit for 10 more piercing. Okay.
He's still up?
Yeah, he is. He took 26 piercing and is still going strong, because he's a were-rat.
Feeling rage for trying to consume something I consider an acquaintance. I will lay my hands upon him and cast Inflict Wounds
Ooh,
at
nice.
3rd level.
Please don't bite me.
I've got no way to get. Yeah, okay. Inflict Wounds.
Ooh,
On.
11 is no good.
Okay, there's a wasted devil spell slot.
Nice, nice. Love to see it.
And I will use my bonus action to try to hit him with my spiritual weapon.
Alright.
At least something hits.
12 force. Alright. Anything else?
I feel
Alright. Cillian. Think you can add another to your kill count for the day?
I don't know. Let's find out. Bonus action, shifting the mark to Earthworm Jim down there,
Earthworm Jim. Nice.
and shoots him.
20 hits. 11 piercing goes right into the fleshy part of its beak right when it opens, embedding deep into the creature, and it does die.
I am the Lord of the Underdark.
All right, everybody.
Oh, is that it?
That
I
is
can't
all of
see
them.
past these people.
There's nothing left for you to attack.
I'm sorry, guys.
Put your weapon down.
These
We've had
zombies are
enough.
friendly.
Fantastic. All right,
Cillian
everybody.
wasn't taught to share as a child.
Well, Topsy and Turvy are certainly grateful, Silly, and they were becoming lunch very quickly. All right, everybody. So, I believe that was our first encounter check for the day. So, just to be on the safer side of things, let's have somebody roll a d20. Let's have that somebody be random. Start from the top of the list here. Who gets to roll? Two. It's Sarah.
That was not a okay. Well, I rolled.
Yeah, you just have such a good track record with rolling these
I
encounters.
do. It was Vex last time.
Oh, was it Vex? Okay.
Yeah.
I was just going by your example.
Uh-huh.
Okay. With a 13, the rest of your day does go uneventfully, bringing you all to try and find a safe spot to hole up and camp for the evening. So, let's go ahead and get a survival check to see if you can find a suitably safe spot to do so. Fantastic. Cillian, once again, you manage to find yourselves a nice little alcove with only one entrance, does not seem to have any holes or hidden crevasses or anything like that inside of it. And you all can go ahead and take a long rest if you'd like.
Most importantly, no screaming mushrooms.
No screaming mushrooms this time, no.
Are we still with the population of Neverlight?
Yes, Neverlight Grove, their entire population probably hangs out about, we'll say about a quarter mile at most behind you. They move very slow, so you all are kind of acting as a forward scouting party / advanced guard type of situation. So yeah, they are still traveling with you, but at any given point, they are anywhere between, we'll simplify that. We'll say anywhere between 100 feet to 400 feet behind you. There's a good,
Would they catch up
there's a
with
good,
us?
30 of them?
Are they with us now when we're resting?
We can say that Basidia and a couple others might come to check on you. We'll say that's a nightly occurrence, that they've been coming to parlay and share any misadventures that you all may have had. It's a very long convoy you all have going right now.
Well, when she comes for her visit or is in our old campsite, I would go over and ask her if there's a way without the grove to help Stool continue to grow, because I know the little guy wanted to be a hunter so bad.
So the city would say that all that you would need is some of the spores that they use to give them their purpose, and she would say that Stool has definitely proven himself a capable adventurer so far, and most certainly deserves it. So she would gather some of the other elders, and they would gather the proper composts and whatnot that they need, and say that as long as Stool rests in this every night, within the course of about 4 to 5 days, 4 to 5 nights, he should be able to sprout into a full myconid. Some fresh compost also wouldn't hurt.
Oh,
In other
Cillian's
words-
been making fun of that today.
Hmm. In other words,
Well,
enemies that you fell may be able to help speed along Stool's process.
Oh.
See, guys, and you said the dead were terrible companions.
Stool looks at one of your zombies.
For our friend.
Schrodinger cast, raise dead. Hey, lay down, be a flower pot. So with that information, I would just ask Stool if he still wants to do that, and we have the means to do so.
He would psychically send you the message that he is very interested in transitioning into his full form.
Okay, well then, as we go down for the night, I will plant him.
All right, fantastic. All right, so now Nightly Stool has a little compost heap that he kind of nuzzles up into, buries himself in a little bit. And the following morning, you will notice that he is, in fact, a little bit bigger, and the compost heap is a little bit smaller than it was when he laid down in it.
Damn, Stool, you lift, bro?
You can see like a little appendage growing off the side of his arm. He tries to flex it. Still
Terrifyingly creepy.
Still just a stump. All right. All right, fantastic. So, we'll go ahead and advance this to day 6 of your journey to Blingdenstone.
Oh, day 6 already.
Yeah. A couple of them have gone by relatively without incident. So, judging by how quiet it's been, I'm sure the rest of your journey is going to be equally as quiet for you. But let's go ahead and have 2 d20 rolls, one for the afternoon and morning and one for the evening of your travel. All right. Let's go ahead and have Uranus and Cillian roll these 2.
I've been rolling very well.
7, okay. Okay. Fantastic. Yet another day. Probably one of the most peaceful in the Underdark that you all have experienced so far. Entirely pitch black the entire time. No glowing lichen, nothing like that. But the darkness seemed to make the travel, while boring and kind of just trudging through, the day does pass very quickly. Another evening comes. And let's have Cillian check for shelter once more. Fantastic. Once again, a perfectly suitable location for both you and Basidia's party. Another night does pass, and Stool is even bigger. His stumps now have little digits on the ends of them. He seems to be almost about 3 feet tall now. He's almost tripled in size.
Stillian wipes a tear and goes, they grow up so fast.
It's gonna be creepy when he sprouts eyeballs.
Cuddle up with them. Cuddle up with dead corpses at night.
Nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and get 2 more. Let's do Cillian and Schrodinger for this round of encounter rolls for the next day. Moving on to day 7. Okay.
Wow. Lucky
Schrodinger,
sevens today.
please roll a d20. Well, look at that.
Damn, 13.
Lucky 13. Okay. So, early on your 7th day of travel, moving through the Underdark, you find yourselves in wide corridors. Strange how organized this section of passageways is. If we were to question Basidia, she would say that it has always been this way, for as long as her people have been roaming down here. Straight passageways leading towards almost communal courtyards and things like that. There's no buildings, there's no structures, but you can see the hint that there may have once been. Let's go ahead and get history checks. Is anybody proficient in history?
Very nope.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Proficiency would have given advantage, but let's go ahead and get some. Let's go ahead and get some history
Nope.
checks. Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay, so Schrodinger's, you rolled the highest, and being of the arcane persuasion as you are, it's very fitting that you're the one that sees this. This has a very similar layout to drawings of ancient cities that you've seen. Cities belonging to an ancient group, an ancient civilization known as the Netherese. They were extraordinarily powerful wizards that created a magocracy covering all of Faerun. For hundreds and hundreds of years they reigned until they themselves brought about their own doom. They would fly around in flying cities, and in one catastrophic magical event, every single one of these cities fell from the sky. Rumor has it that some of them punched through the surface and ended up here in the Underdark. Judging by the symmetrical layout of the city, of the paths and the roads that you're seeing, you believe yourself to possibly be in one of them, at least what's remaining of one. After thousands of years of living here under the Underdark, the sediment has grown over the streets, the rock formations have grown over, stalagmites and stalactites point up where once lampposts may have been. But as you move through this, after having this revelation, you begin to hear something. All of you. Although Sarah and Uranus, you hear this more profoundly, almost as if this voice is sitting right next to you. A soft, feminine voice sounds out, faint and distant for most of you, but for Uranus and Sarah, those of you with divine power, you hear this as if someone was standing right next to you. You hear someone call out, "Hello? Is someone there? Oh, please, I need your help. Been trapped in the dark for so long, so very long. Please, won't you free me?"
Did you hear that, Uranus?
I did.
I wondered how long is so long.
What did you all hear?
You didn't hear that? That voice?
Oh, I was rambling on about the Netherese, and you two started looking as if you heard the ghost.
Well, we heard a lady's voice asking us to free her. She's been stuck here a long time.
So, as in here in the city? Or what is fallen?
I think so. Hold on, let me get some clarification. Lady, and Sarah cups her hand around her mouth. How long have you been... Wrong accent. I'm sorry, switched accents. How long have you been stuck here?
As if carried on the wind, a voice says eons.
Let's find her.
Not natural to be here for eons.
I mean, what is time down here exactly?
Same as above, I gather.
Yeah, but how do you track it?
Interestingly enough, Uranus, as you ask that, you receive a vision. A brief flash. It passes in the blink of an eye, but leading you down a narrow corridor towards an elaborately carved stone door. The vision, this path, it shows you in extreme fast motion the winding path through the ruins, overgrown and rocked ruins of this place. It shows you the path to a stone door, a massive thing, intricately emblazoned with all kinds of Netherese symbology.
I will start to walk towards her.
Okay. Topsy and Turvy volunteer to stay behind and get Basidia and her people into a safe spot to hold up while you all check this out.
Fine, wait for me, Aranis.
Yes. Oh, I'll wait for you.
I think it's a ghost.
If
I
we're able to
suppose-
find a way.
Another ghost? I think she gave me a vision.
Well, that's just great.
Good things give visions too. While Alestri has only deigned to give me one once. Visions are nothing to be scared of.
All right, what'd she show you?
A door.
And I suppose you want to go find it.
Yes.
All right. Is
Thank
everyone else coming? Well, looks like just me and you then.
I was gonna say Schrodinger, Cillian.
You lead, I follow. Sorry, my husky's singing.
Nice.
Okay, so we make our way, or follow Aranis on his way to the door.
Okay. Squeezing through narrow passages, taking random turns. Again, passing structures that are just simply too... While they're overgrown and it seems like rock and various deposits have been growing on top of them, they're too symmetrical to have existed down here. But eventually, you all do find yourselves in front of a large, intricately carved stone door. The door depicts powerful wizards conquering somebody. What looks to be possibly a religious order of some kind. These powerful wizards subjugate and enslave all that they come across. You can see they leave from this order of powerful temples. It's one of those things where it has multiple frames that kind of tell a story throughout the artwork that's carved into the door. And it does show that powerful artifacts were removed from an ancient religious temple by this wizard nation and taken and added to their own troves.
Do I recognize any of the religious iconography?
Make a religion check.
I shall do so.
Is there any way to recognize any... Is there anything necromantic about this?
Make an arcana check.
Cillian thinks it's a pretty door.
Alright, Aranis. You can tell that while you don't recognize these ancient and archaic gods, it seems to be very reminiscent of Lathander and the Morning Lord, and just otherwise the gods, again, too archaic, too ancient to really pinpoint exactly what god is represented, but they are gods of life, light, and other such bright things.
I feel a kinship with other gods they worshipped. I think they would have got on with Alestri.
Schrodinger with your 24. The wizards responsible for the pillaging, destruction, and theft of these ancient orders were necromancers.
Seems other necromancers are at foot for what is responsible.
The door stands before you all. What do you
Are
do?
we
And
going
it's shut.
in?
I will
Are there?
push.
Sorry.
Ooh,
Is there any gaps in between the doors? Any like small gaps like along the ground for it? Anything?
This door is not embedded into the stone, so there would be cracks. You can't see through any of them. They're not that wide, but there are definitely seams and cracks surrounding the door.
Schroeder is going to kneel down, extending a palm out towards the ground, and a little spider, a little undead spider familiar that he conjured a few days ago, is going to crawl out of his sleeve and go underneath the door.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, a spider could get under there. So yeah. Can you see through your spider's eye?
Yes. I
Fantastic.
think it is with 100 feet.
Okay. It certainly hasn't gone 100 feet from you before it enters into a room. A wide open, it appears to be an entry, kind of like an entry lobby kind of area. There's a large diorama standing to the right of the front of the entrance. And on the wall to the left of the entrance, a beautiful fresco, a vista of fantastic floating cities covering the wall from left to right, floor to ceiling. There is a staircase leading down and out of sight into darkness.
There appear to be any bodies along the grounds of this floor.
The chamber is surprisingly clean and free of debris, dust, or anything else.
Sounds like another slime thingy. Spider will gonna look up and see if there's anything barring the door from behind.
There is not.
I'll return from back underneath the crack of the door and go back up Schrodinger's arm.
Okay.
Well, are we going in or what? We're just gonna stand.
Yeah.
Stand
There
at the front?
is one last thing. Sorry, Schrodinger. Can you make a perception check?
Sure.
as the spider.
As the spider. So you would need to use the spider's senses.
Perception is charisma. Charisma, right?
Wisdom. Perception
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. All right.
3.
3. Yep. Well done. Good job, spider. Doesn't notice anything else.
He's just gonna peep as much as he can and scurry back.
Okay.
Well, Aranis, I'm ready to go in and meet your ghost. Let's go.
Same. I push open the door.
Okay. And you find yourselves here.
I try to. It's a heavy.
It's a pretty heavy stone door. You
Sarah,
can't. It is in fact pretty heavy. So, with you all working together, you can get it open. But Aranis, go ahead and make an athletics check.
The Eldith and Sareth that keep coming out are the old ones.
Wonderful.
Athletics check. I am so good at athletics. I'm known for it. Elestri is also the goddess of athletics.
Oh,
In
nice.
between the singing and the moonlight.
Aranis, you go to shove on the door, and it just like kind of just a tiny bit, and then Eldith has to come up and help you.
Yes, thank you, Eldith. I always had it.
All right.
Zombies are gonna stay behind with Topsy and Turvy.
Got it.
Is it light? Is it light in here?
It is. It is. It is not. It is dark. Make sure that's going. It
I will
is
cast light.
Quite dark. Okay.
On my symbol of Alestri. That's around my neck. I
Okay.
want to keep my hands free.
So, Cillian's token, Sereth's token, and Eldith's token should all be officially fixed now. Let's go ahead and turn the light on for you, Aranis.
Messy?
Oh, you cast light? Is that what you said?
Yes.
So, as soon as you do, Aranis.
Oh no. Oh,
you notice something odd. The walls seem to be laced with purple stone of some kind. A brief second later, these purple veins that run through the walls of this place flash a bright purple. I need you to roll a d100, please.
shit. What did I do? Sarah, help.
You've got us into this. You've got to get us
Hit
out.
it with your sword. Hit it with your sword.
Is this an arcane? Is this something arcane happening right now?
Make an Arcana check, Schrodinger.
Is it something religious?
Roll a d10, Aranis.
Is it something? I'm just kidding. Paladin.
Can I shoot it with a crossbow?
All right. Aranis, you get 3 years younger suddenly. You kind of just age backward just this tiniest bit, especially for the lifespan.
Do I
of an
even
elf.
notice it?
Do you even notice aging back 3 years as an elf?
No, what I mean, does anyone notice aging back 3 years?
I mean, I sure as shit would. I'm 36. I would notice going back to 33.
That's terrible. I'm even young.
Imagine being like a 21-year-old and going back to 18. That would suck.
Is Aranis a baby now?
No. I would,
No.
Okay.
elves
Can I carry
mature.
him?
Elves mature at the same rate as humans.
Yeah, but what's 3 years for an elf?
Nothing.
It's
not
literally
even-
the blink of an eye.
I don't think I don't think any of us notice.
Okay.
It's like it's any kind of like visual.
Aranis.
Just that there was a
like
flash.
glow.
Just that there was a flash of purple light, and your spell seemed like it may have just done just like a little something to you. You can't really exactly tell. Schrodinger, you would recognize that as a wild magic surge.
Oh.
Did my spell
Yeah,
work though? Like,
did.
Is it? Oh, cool. Well, that's cool. Light's
Well-
never done that before.
I'm just gonna look at Aranis. You look different.
Well, I haven't bathed in a while, Schrodinger. I wasn't gonna. There's no need to point it out.
Oh, it's.
None of us look great right now.
Almost different.
You look like you've got more
Slightly
fat,
changed.
baby fat in your cheeks. Oh, he's so cute.
Baby fat.
He's just a baby now.
How old am I?
Do you feel different after casting that spell?
How much younger did I get?
3 years.
I'm literally 21.
Oh, so you weren't. So you were only 24 years old as an elf before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You were a very young elf.
I know.
Child. That's why I said he's a baby now.
Like he wasn't a cleric. He wasn't really a cleric of Alestri before this. He's just been copying stuff he's seen the other clerics do.
Aranis, I
hoping for the
feel
best.
like that young. I mean, elves don't even reach full maturity until they're what, 50
Until
or 60?
100.
100.
Yeah.
So you would have noticed that, Aranis. You would have. Yeah, you would have noticed that. Like mostly in your attitude and just like kind of like young recklessness. And physically, you probably would have felt yourself get a little bit thinner, just like a tiny bit, maybe a little more lanky. Things like that, just like generally going backwards in adolescence. Like the difference between like 16 and 13 is huge. I feel like that's closer to what we're looking at here.
Oh,
Well,
God.
24 to 21. I should have made him older.
You're saying we have an Aranis that is now more innocent and naive than he already was? Oh boy.
Yes.
What's a spell? What's magic?
Who are you guys? Where am I?
Oh my god. This doesn't affect my memory. I don't forget everyone here, do I?
Oh, no. It does not affect your memory at all.
Can Aranis walk, or is he like toddler now?
I'm 21.
I want to carry him.
Why? Look, all the long-aged races, they mature physically at the same rate as
Oh.
the shorter-lived humans.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
it's just it's like culturally,
Yeah.
I'm not seen as an adult.
We've been letting him drink.
I don't know. I mean, technically, I was 24.
It's like going to Germany.
18's legal in my country, so we're fine.
All right, so you have aged back 3 years. You now know that magic has strange effects on the world,
That was interesting.
on this place.
Maybe if you do it again, you could get your ages back, or lose more.
I mean, I could try casting light again.
It's up to you. It may be a random effect every time.
Could something bad happen?
I'll stand back here.
It's to be more on the safe side. I
That's
will check.
okay.
And going to cast create bonfire over here.
Roll a d100. $47. Okay. All right. So, Schrodinger, as you cast Create Bonfire, this time, instead of a bonfire, a pinprick of bright white light shines into the room. Very quickly, it grows into the size of about a pool cue, growing and growing and growing until it's almost the size of a person's head in width. Bright, white, spinning ball of light and energy, throwing off no heat but only light and more light, until the light is so blinding that all you all can see for a brief flash of a second is white. And suddenly, when your vision clears, a creature stands in front of you all. It looks around, a bit confused at first. It neighs, and then takes a step forward.
And who are you?
I raise a hand gently in a non-threatening manner since it's got a fucking spear on its head.
It's going to look into the spell book and reread what create bonfire does.
What did you do, Schrodinger?
I do not know. I've done that so many times. I've never done this before.
Does anybody speak Celestial as this creature reaches out into your minds and begins to question in Celestial?
No.
It begins cycling through languages. Who speaks Sylvan?
No.
No.
Okay. Tries again in Primordial.
No.
No.
Tries again in Elvish.
Yes.
Ooh, I know that.
It says, "Why have you summoned me to this dark place, mortals?"
I beg your pardon, Mr. Unicorn, sir. It was unintentional summoning.
It looks up, says, "I sense the will to do good in all here. Some stronger than others." It kind of gives Schrodinger the side eye. But the will to do good nonetheless. Your summoning is a
Yep.
noble one. What quest do we undertake?
We're trying to find a ghost.
Well, we had a voice calling for help from these ruins. We came to investigate.
The unicorn closes
Yeah.
its eyes and kind of looks up. It says, yes, I sense it. A divine power greater than I have sensed in many an age. It looks towards you all. It is trapped here. It has been trapped here for millennia. It is shrouded in darkness and fear.
Is it a bad thing? A bad lady?
It shakes its head. It says, afraid, lonely, but good. It
We
looks
must
towards
save
you,
it.
Sarah. It says, but the thing that claims it,
Is
you
evil?
will need my help.
I mean,
My name is Sarah, but do you have a name?
It nods and it says, I am Moon Glimmer.
greetings, Moon Glimmer.
You're very beautiful. I think you're the most beautiful horse I've ever seen.
It gives you one of those, like, hoof forward horse bows.
Oh. Beautiful. Sarah's in awe.
Moon Glimmer or Gleamer?
Moon Glimmer. It turns
is this-
towards the door and says, very well then. Into battle we go. Against the forces of evil. We will stand you...
What?
It vanishes.
Moon Glimmer!
Schrödinger, cast the
Bring it
fire
back!
again!
I
was
I
just
don't know
asked
what
for a
was
ride,
going on
too.
in that entire. He was going back and forth from Uranus to you, Sarah. Neil to you. I didn't
cast-
understand any of the gibberish.
I cast dancing lights.
My god, roll a d100.
This is so us to just get distracted by the first shiny thing.
68. Uranus. Sereth grows horns. Grows 8 feet taller. He's crouched over in the room. His teeth elongate into dagger-like fangs, and he lunges at you as if he's going to eat you.
I scream and run into the wall.
I knew it! Traitor! Traitor!
Oh,
as
crap.
you all
Is there-
turn,
I
as you
knew
all
it.
turn towards Sereth, he's just standing there, perfectly normal. Nothing has happened as far as the rest of you can tell. This is all in Uranus's head.
Oh. Oh, what
Oh,
Sereth is like, "What the fuck, dude?"
On my head. I don't know what happened.
Yes, are you okay? You're looking at Sereth in ways that you've never looked at him before.
The wall hurts. I'll take 2 HP.
Stop pressing the button.
But Moon Glimmer,
Look,
my new horse, my new unicorn friend.
Possibly he's already down there.
Yes,
He looked
we must find him.
From the
Go.
looks of it, he was ready to run. I don't know what you are convincing it for.
Moon Glimmer.
Oh, Shro. I can tell you. She said that there's a good being there, being harnessed by evil, and we need to free her.
He seems to make sense down here.
What an interesting pattern they painted on the stairs.
What's its meaning?
I think it means
No?
we've got to move forward.
That's actually on the map. What the fuck? That's not a token or anything. That's just there. What an interesting symbol.
Conveniently painted down arrow.
Does anybody
is it
recognize
religious?
this language?
Okay, here we go.
I'd like to make an arcana check for the mysterious red symbols.
An eye with religion.
Okay, let's see the checks.
19. What is it?
Nice. It means go that way.
Ah.
24.
Uranus confirms.
It means go that way. It's nice when religion and kind of science meet and agree.
Okay. You all find yourselves in a shrine room. The stairs lead down to this shrine. There are shreds of dusty tapestries lying scattered across the floor. Friezes on the walls are defaced with deep gouges, as if something has come through here and raked claws across all of the different scenes in this room. They're unrecognizable. An altar of pale gray marble stands equally gouged and cracked against one wall.
An altar. Anything on it?
You can make a investigation check.
I should do so. I'm
I'm
doing
on
it
it.
intentionally.
Cillian, why don't you make a survival check too? Nice.
Yes.
Rannis, you can determine that while the shrine and the gouge marks across it and the damage done to it make it unrecognizable, you can determine that this damage was done relatively recently, possibly even in the past couple years.
Something's been here. I don't
If-
think last couple of years, maybe. And that's what did this damage.
If Sarah closes her eyes and really concentrates, can she hear the voice again?
Can. It says... It would only repeat what it's already said, though. It would say that it's dark, it's lonely, and pleading with you to rescue it.
Did I focus on it, or is it just kind of like a whisper in the back of our minds?
It's more like a whisper now. The only time you heard it clearly was the first time it contacted you.
Well, we've got 2 doors to choose from.
Mm. It was a coin.
I usually like to travel north. I'm a bit confused. There's only a south and an east.
Well, then the closest to north is east.
Ah, right. Very good. Does it look like there's any traps or anything, or can we just walk through?
Make an investigation check or perception.
I can
Alright.
also
Perception.
seen the
Oh.
my spider underneath.
That's not
Say
good.
that again?
I could also send the spider friend underneath.
Oh, yeah, do that.
Should be proper to think of a name for him.
If there's a
Um,
trap, won't you trigger it?
It would be fine. And Schrödinger will do the same as when he entered. If just kneel down and the little spider will crawl out of his sleeve and underneath the door.
Okay.
It will look through his eyes.
Inside, it sees another tomb chamber. There are 4 sarcophagi, 1 in each corner.
Another? Is there a team in here?
So far, you've been able to determine this entire complex is likely a tomb.
Is there anything else other than the 4 sarcophagi? Any other doors?
Negative.
And come back and crawl up Schrödinger's arm.
Would you mind sending your webby friend to the south door and see what's there?
Certainly. And yeah, we'll beat the process down to the south.
Okay. That room contains 1 giant sarcophagi.
There's a big one in this one.
Coffins give me the creeps.
Why don't you just ask her again what room she's in?
Okay, I'll try. Sarah will close her eyes, squint really hard, and put her fingers up to her temples, and think, "What room are you in, good lady?"
She would simply softly repeat back, "I rest in darkness."
Do you rest in a coffin?
There is no further response.
She's not talking. She just says she's rest in darkness.
But she's in darkness. She may not be able to see where she is.
Right, I'm going to just bring the spider back and name him Zath.
I will open
Zath?
this door. Oh,
Zath, Z-A-T-H.
oh,
Zap, nice.
Okay. Okay. I'll be right behind you.
So you're
Or is
opening
the
the
door-
four. Which door are y'all opening? Okay.
And
We started here.
Have we searched the first coffin? Or sarcophagus?
That was a busted up shrine.
It was busted up shrine. Never mind.
Inside our 4 sarcophagi.
Well, do you think she's in one of them?
I-
It's one way to check.
I close my eyes.
So
I'm-
as you all enter in, you can see a bit clearly now. Each of the 4 coffins, each of the 4 sarcophagi, bear the image of a robed human figure.
Like a priest or something.
Indeed.
Sarah will take out her hand and Lady, are you in here?
So what do you do?
I'm knocking on the coffin.
Oh, okay. Sarah,
Lady.
as you knock with a rhythmic,
Oh.
you hear the same
Got it.
sound emerge
Okay.
from the other side,
Like an echo or
like something knocked back.
Oh.
The lid of the sarcophagus
she-
begins to move.
I think she's in here. I found her.
It's brilliant.
While Sarah's doing...
Oh!
I was going to say, while Sarah was doing that, Schrodinger was going to be looking down into whatever is in the pot.
Well, we can certainly get to that in just a moment after you've all rolled initiative.
Got it.
I don't
Sarah,
think
what
I
did you
found,
do?
I don't think I found the lady, folks. I'm sorry.
He's don't look like a ladies. He's look like dead ladies.
It was an accident. What can I?
You say that a lot.
Oh, initiative 40? Yeah, Schrodinger was looking into the pot.
Where's Eldeth?
She's back by the door still. You can say she got up here next to Sarah.
Okay, just so I can click.
You need to keep track of your NPC.
Okay, since it's just the 4 of them, we'll do a group initiative for them.
Oh.
They have all pushed the lids of their coffins aside and have sat up inside.
Ooh, look at you,
Well, their
Aramis.
initiatives are real low.
That's Sareth. I wish it was me.
Yay, Sareth. He's the best. Love that guy.
Okay.
Literally 5 minutes ago, you was like, I knew he was evil.
I said nothing of the sort.
Tracer! I knew it! Oh, good stuff. I cannot do a Scottish accent to save my life. Like, you could, like, it would literally, like, if it was that or death, I would definitely be dead. Okay. Alright. Cillian, kicks off. You've seen several robed and wrapped undead beings sit up from their sarcophagi.
Oh.
They have necklaces. Wow.
They are covered in jewels.
Are they mummies?
They do be mummies.
Ooh.
Okay. Hunter's mark on the one next to Schrodinger.
Okay.
And first shot.
Ooh, very nice.
Keep going.
It's got 9, 14, 22. Very nice.
Yeah, distracting strike.
Okay.
And second shot.
Nice.
19 hits. 16 more points. 17. Very nice. Oof.
Yeah, that's all I got for now.
That's it? You sure?
There's like
Yeah,
So
There's
much damage
smoke.
output. So good. Okay, Sareth, you're up.
Yeah.
Sareth
Trying
is
to share this time.
up. Uranus, what is Sareth up to?
He will run forward, jump up onto the coffin, and try to stab that mummy in the chest.
Nice.
How dare it try to hurt Sarah?
Valiantly rushing to Sarah's rescue.
He's his favourite.
we're like sister and brother now. Excellent.
Excellent.
Let's hope his swing isn't too big and he hits you. Oh god.
12 hits.
Oh really?
Yeah. Uranus's weapons aren't magical, though, are they?
Wow, radiant.
We dropped that radiant off of there.
Oh.
Aww.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to do that. We're gonna drop it and turn it into 1d6 poison.
Okay, fair enough.
So go ahead and roll 1d6. Okay, let me change that real quick. It's 1d6 poison. We are gonna add that to his range shots as well, though.
I mean, he's wielding his long sword two-handedly.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, he's fixed.
Oh, what's happened? Okay. And he tries again.
12 hits.
Another 12. I'm rolling very similar numbers. Constantly.
Right. The mummy does not take poison damage.
That's still 11 damage.
Indeed. Anything else?
That's it.
Up to you, Uranus.
I'm sure you can guess what Uranus is going to do. He will hold out his holy symbol and ask that Alestri bless these creatures with her radiance. I need to up that
Alright.
damage somehow.
They get any sort of debuff because they are undead?
I wish.
Okay.
No.
Okay, we've got a couple failures, a couple successes. Okay.
With my bonus action, which is that one. Weird. Bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon and chuck it there.
Okay.
And it will try to hit the mummy next to Schrodinger.
It's a spell, right?
It is a
Oh,
spell.
God.
Roll a d100.
I didn't think. How cantrips count as? Oh god, this is gonna get dangerous.
This is gonna get dangerous. 100!
No,
Oh my
no.
God.
Oh my god! What is that?
Uranus,
Guy, right?
Is it a?
you regain all of your
God.
spell slots.
Oh.
You regain all of your hit points. All of your attacks do an extra 2d8 damage for 1 minute.
Wow.
To an extra 2d8 damage. Wow.
Anything that is considered an attack, if you have to make an attack roll,
I
2d8 damage.
Okay. the weapon's out. I will use it to hit the mummy.
That's it.
11 plus 2d8.
Down it goes.
Ooh, I don't know what that was. Alestri has blessed me. That's all I've got. I wish I'd done that later in the battle.
Eldeth's turn.
Okay. Aldeth will take out her longbow and shoot at this one. Morden, guide my path.
23 hits.
Okay, for 6 piercing.
3 piercing.
Oh. Okay. 8 misses.
8 does miss.
Is 1d8 your updated weapon?
This is the updated token, so I'd assume so.
Yeah, she does 1d8 plus 4 damage.
Sounds about right.
Okay, that'll be her turn. She'll stay there.
Sarah. The mummy that got killed is the one that would have acted next.
Oh, Sereth, I don't think we've fought side by side before. I like what you did with that very tiny sword you have.
It's the same size as yours.
I don't think so. Anyways, I hate to do this, but I would really like to bonus action Shield of Faith.
Okay. Roll a d100.
Oh,
65.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no. Is it?
Okay, how many creatures are in this room? Everything is within 30 feet of you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. There is a 10. Sarah, I need you to roll 3 d10s, re-rolling any duplicates.
Do I have my Shield of Faith up?
You do have your Shield of Faith up.
Okay. Yay! Okay. So
we are starting at
3d10.
Eldeth, and we're going to go clockwise in this manner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, 8, and 9. So there's only 9 of us, so we'll re-roll 10s as well.
Okay, so do you want me to roll like 1d10 at a time?
Up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a mummy. Awesome. Lightning strikes out of these
Oh, shit.
strange purple veins glowing through. Lightning lances out and strikes that mummy right there for 18 points of lightning damage.
Oh.
40-10!
Go ahead, Sarah.
I think something went wrong.
You couldn't leave the magic casting to us. You had to do it.
I was just trying to get my armor glowy. Okay. Everybody, if you can ground yourself, if you have a piece of rubber or something with you. Okay.
3. That's you, Sarah.
Oh, God. Dude.
Sarah, you do take 26 points of lightning damage.
Jeez.
And that is unfortunately going to immediately cause you to save for Shield of Faith. The DC 13.
Oh, right. Con. Okay.
Hey, all right, roll another D10.
What? Sorry, how much damage?
It's 26.
Okay, so let me just do my math. 26. Okay.
If you click your token, and on the green circle, if you minus the damage, it subtracts it for you.
Accurate.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Do another D10.
Hit a zombie, please.
That is Sereth.
He's gonna glare at you.
Sereth, run!
He takes 12 points of lightning.
Oh, that's. Oh, it's just a scratch. Just a scratch.
Oh.
Don't cry, Sereth.
All right, Sarah, you may proceed with your turn.
Okay, here we go.
Well, that was all 3. No more d10s.
Oh, we're done?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh,
It
my turn.
was only
Oh,
3.
my turn. I'm like, I thought how long is this gonna go on for?
That would have been Schrodinger.
I feel invigorated, energized, and with that, she will swing at this one.
Okay. 14 hits.
14 hits. 10.
All right.
To that, she will add 2d8 smite.
Okay. Smiting does not trigger wild magic.
I was just wondering that.
Since it is undead, you get to add a d8 to that, I believe.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Is it still up?
It is.
Oh boy. Okay. Again.
15 hits. 9 is just enough to knock it down. You guys are
Okay,
busted.
perfect. Come, Sereth, battle buddy. Let's get to this one now. And
Declares.
still
This is
smoking a
dead.
little bit. Yes, it is.
he's
The
dead.
APIs are
Okay.
just taking a minute to catch up.
Hello, mummy.
Well, after you.
There we go. Okay. Schrodinger.
Firebolt onto this one in front of Uranus.
Okay.
It's a 10 hit.
10 does not hit.
D100.
Oh, yes.
I hope I get as lucky as 100 as you.
62.
What does a 62 do?
Okay. Schrodinger, as you look around, nothing appears to have happened. Bit confused after seeing all these effects. What do you say?
Wait, Wait, spell didn't go off.
The spell went off.
Nothing happened.
The spell went off.
It's weird. Nothing is happening.
Schrodinger, as you say that, your words are amplified, booming so loudly through the cavern that rubble begins to shake down a little bit, dust begins to fall. For the next 1 minute, your voice is as loud as if you were shouting at the absolute top of your lungs.
Literally shouting in Celine's ear.
Sorry about that, Uranus.
Oh,
See how
God!
you-
Shut up!
Right? Okay. That is going to bring us to the 2 remaining mummies. Sarah, this one looks over towards you without saying a word, its mouth kind of hanging dryly open. It stares at you. You see red glowing behind some of its bandages. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Oh, am I in? Sorry, I should know this. Am I in my own aura?
Oh, yeah.
I am in my own aura.
I believe the aura affects you as well.
Yeah. Bonus
It
to
does.
saving.
But
Oh, so-
on your sheet, the plus, it's already added.
Oh, it adds in already to
Yeah.
my wisdom. Okay.
All your saving throws will have your charisma modifier already added.
Okay. Thank you.
23 is a good success. It then tries to punch you in the head.
Oh.
17 to hit.
You're a little dusty, and she bats it away with her shield.
The next one, Uranus, gives you the same treatment, a dreadful glare. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Should be pretty difficult for you to fail that. Okay. You do
Oh,
succeed.
wait. Oh, no, I don't get the 2. It's 15.
You still succeed.
Oh, cool.
Then tries to punch you. That is a 21 to hit.
Disadvantage. Use
20 to
use my
hit.
reaction for warding flare. How much?
20.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 9 bludgeoning and 12 necrotic, and I need you to make a DC 12
Wait,
con
12?
save.
Wait, 12 necrotic.
9 bludgeoning, 12 necrotic, and a con save.
Oh, that's a big chunk. Oh, God, I'm at like half. Con, did you say?
Con. Very good. Okay. And now I am fully confident that you all will take these down in the next round. Go ahead.
Bonus action, shift my hunter's mark to the one next to Uranus. And I shoot it.
Just thinking, did you roll D100 when you cast Hunter's Mark?
Is it a spell?
Hunter's Mark's a spell.
If Hunter's Mark's a spell, then we need a D100. You can do it, and then we'll keep that crit. That is a level 1 divination spell. Roll a D100.
I'm really enjoying the wild magic. I have to admit.
Hey, roll a D10.
Is that the same one I got?
It's the same. No, it's the same one Uranus got first. Cillian, you get 9 years younger.
Oh my god. That's visible. It must be. That's only a decade.
I gotta remember if I wrote down how old I was.
Wait, your Uranus just went down 9 more years?
Uranus, no, Cillian just went down 9 years.
Cillian.
Oh, silly. Oh, jeez.
So I guess we'll just go with
There's the
I went
stash.
from a 30-year-old to a 21-year-old.
Jesus, that would be obvious.
Cillian, your beard's getting a little
His
wispy.
mustache is a little patchier, a little thinner.
Gone,
A little bit peach fuzz there.
Your clothes
What
look
are
a
we
bit
talking
baggy.
about?
Oh my god. I once had this happen to a Tabaxi in one of my games, except it was like a ghost that aged him by like 20 years or something, and Tabaxi don't live that long. So like he went from like a young Tabaxi to an old doddering old man. Okay. Just out of his teens, Cillian. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, I shot it and rolled a crit.
Awesome.
So
So
that's
14 there.
Plus.
Okay.
And then I'll do another distracting strike.
Okay, and that is enough to take it down.
Oh, I was shooting the one next to Uranus.
Oh.
But we can let it lie. It doesn't matter.
Okay, got it.
One left. And, yeah, I'm just gonna sit there and kind of be, insecure in my 21-year-oldness.
Sereth.
Zareth will run forward and hit this one.
Nine misses, 13 hits. For 5 points. Half the slashing, none of the poison.
You're doing great, Zareth. Give me a thumbs up.
Alright. Uranus.
I stab it with my rapier. There's no way for me to get advantage, so I just stab it.
Sure you don't want to cast a spell? 23 hits.
And also I get the 2d8. What is it? 2 something.
That's right.
Was it 2d8?
2d8.
Oh, 8.
Okay.
And then my spiritual weapon will float on over and make a stab attempt of its own.
Okay. $16 hits. For 5, plus 2d8.
2d8.
Jeez, nice. Okay, so for 19.
That's all I've got.
Eldeth.
Okay. Aldeth will just move in the room a little. Oops. So she can have a line of sight. She will shoot at him.
16 hits
For 5 damage.
for 2 damage.
Oh, 2, sorry. And
22
for
hits
3.
for 3. Yep. Anything else?
Nope.
Sarah,
That's it.
you are up.
Okay. Alright, looks like the party's moved south. Excuse me. Oh, Sarah, you've got your little wee sword out again. I'm inspired. And she'll hit 12.
Okay. 12 hits. 24 hits, and 12 takes it down. All right. And with that, we will drop out of initiative.
I need healing.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
It took out half my hit points in one attack.
We'll wait
Oh,
here.
from the-
Go outside, out front. And do it.
I was about to say,
We'll
let's
wait
go.
for you.
Oh, that's right. Oh, lay on hands is not a spell.
It's not.
No, it's not. It's just a class
No, it's
ability.
not. It's ability.
So you see smoke coming off of Sarah's armor. So she'll touch Uranus first and give him 15 points of healing. And
Very
she'll
nice.
she'll give the other 15 to herself.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you. I'm tempted to cast Prayer of Healing, but given the unstable nature of magic and the fact Saloon's running away,
You do that. You do that on your
wait,
own.
wait.
And
if the mummies came out of the coffins,
That they did.
so the coffins are now open.
They are.
Anything
Can we-
inside?
Lots and lots and lots of golden treasure.
oh, Wait.
that brought Celine back into the room.
wait, hold it. And I know the gold is very pretty, but I don't know about robbing from the dead.
It's
fine.
rather
You know, just
in
being
bad
headquartered
taste.
for how long?
Yeah, but
Fine.
it's one thing to take the equipment of enemies we've bested in battle. These people have been put to rest. This is grave robbing.
And they were evil slaver wizards.
Oh, take everything.
Are you saying that as your character or you?
I remember. Wait, we know
the
they're
frescoes,
evil.
yeah, the
slaves.
frescoes
Bruninger
and
would
stuff
also
you saw.
state that these are evil wizards. You won't say that these are evil. These are slaver wizards. These wizards put people as slaves.
You won't say they're evil because they're necromancers.
I'm not going to say they're evil because they're necromancers. They're evil because of other reasons.
they're also necromancers.
Oh my
Take
God.
everything.
Yes,
So
take
So
everything.
am I.
Burn their bones.
Yes, and I love you in spite of that.
Yeah, feelings mutual.
Well, if we're looting, I'd like to take a look at the necklaces they were wearing. Some fine gold pieces there, don't you think, Aldeth?
She does indeed.
I'll look in this coffin since it's what I'm
So-
closest to it now.
There
None of this
are
stuff is-
in the northeast sarcophagus, Cilia, the one that you're next to. There are 2 gold bracelets and a ceremonial wand made of chiseled ivory. A total value of 75 gold pieces. The northwest sarcophagus, the other one next to you, Cillian, has an onyx ring worth 50 gold and a silver necklace set with 2 azurites and a carnelian worth 250 gold. The southwest sarcophagus, closest to Sarah and Schrodinger, has an ewer made of beaten gold worth 25 gold and a walking stick worth 75 gold. The walking stick is made of a varnished yew with a golden handle shaped like a scorpion.
What was the first thing? An ewer?
An ewer. An ewer.
How do you spell that?
EWER.
Okay. And the total on that is?
The total value of what you found in there is 25 for the ewer and 75 for the walking stick.
An ewer is a,
Thank
I
you.
want to say jug. A what?
It is in fact a jug. It's like a pitcher, like a
Oh.
lemonade pitcher. Nice. Learn something new every day. The sarcophagus
one?
to the southeast contains a gold censer with platinum filigree worth about 250
Ooh.
gold.
That's religious. I'll have that. I can use that.
I missed the one. I'm writing things down. The one near Cillian. Something about carnelian. And
It was a silver necklace that had 2 agates and a carnelian. I forgot how much they said the price was.
I'll check right now. Okay. Because the one with the carnelian, that was 250 gold. It was a silver necklace set with 2 azurites and a carnelian.
okay. Oh, Azure.
Oh, azurite. I thought they said agates.
Okay. Well, these wizards were quite well to do.
Yes, his son buried himself with his wand.
Well, while my armor is still shining, I say we go to the room with the big sarcophagus. I have a good feeling that our lady friend is in that one.
Okay.
1 second. I'm gonna look down. Shirley's going to take a look down into a pot that's sitting in between the 2 sarcophagi. Gonna have like a standing glance down.
Okay. It does appear to be a drain leading down and away. Make an investigation check, Schrodinger. Schrodinger. What originally appeared to you as a simple drainage tunnel, you can see has further mechanisms. Using your spider to kind of head down there and look around, there's a lot of gears and other machinations beneath there. With your 22, you can determine that twisted in the right pattern, this entire panel would slide away, allowing you to drop down into that section where there is a tunnel.
There's seems to be lots of twisting tunnels and a way to get down here.
A tunnel.
I don't know if the person we're trying to find is maybe in this tunnel or in the big sarcophagus.
Well, she said she was in darkness, so she could be in either place.
Will return to his normal senses from his spider returning, and would you want to still look into what is in the big sarcophagus? It could be a more important wizard.
Okay. Let's go.
If we're here, or we just gotta backtrack.
Let's do a room outside, and then go south. Open up the door. Crack open the twin. Probably hit the body before anything comes out. If we prepared ourselves for anything to come out, just the same as these ones have came out on us, we could probably get ahead before anything bad happens.
Okay, so are we going in the other room, or do you want to go down into the pot? Bucket.
I would be interested in knowing what is buried inside with the wizards. It's had a lot of interesting items that may be useful.
Okay, so we're going to go to the room with the big coffin.
Before we go, Schroeder,
Thanks.
you're a necromancy type of person? And like point at the dead priest thing in the sarcophagus. Is that undead?
In the terms, yeah.
Well, like, was it just dead and then undead and dead again? Or is it just a
Could have
dead
been
undead?
Just resting inside in a slumbering state.
Well, okay. I guess let me try something. And I take the stone speaker crystal from my little pouch
Mhm.
on me, and I cast Speak with Dead.
Oh my god. Can I keep moving?
Let me check something real quick.
Shit. Yeah, is that actual casting of a spell?
I
Yes.
think it is.
Yes, it is.
You cast the spell Speak
Look,
with Dead.
Cillian, my armor only stays aglow for a certain amount of time, so that's why I'm rushing to the sarcophagus. But go ahead, speak.
Roll a d100, Cillian.
God, if I okay, I thought I was using an item.
You just said I'm casting.
If you shoot us with lightning, I swear to God.
Okay, I was technically
well,
over here.
I'm not casting it. The crystal's casting it, right?
Oh, boom. You initiated it.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay, just roll the d100.
Just yeah, it could be something good. We got a
8.
unicorn last time.
Lucky 8.
8.
I'm now 12.
Uh-oh, silence. That's not good.
I need everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my
my
god!
God.
I knew it!
Oh
Sorry,
gosh,
that's
hold
not
up.
good. I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
I'm not happy.
I'm not even near you guys for the aura. I'm
Can
so
I cast
sorry.
counterspell?
Oh,
No, you cannot. You know
can't?
what? Let me.
So did that be also
You know, I
casting
don't
another spell?
want
Then
you
he's
to.
gonna have to-
It's not going to be. It's not going to
he's
be
gonna
nearly
have
as
to roll
funny.
at the table.
But let me check and see what the internet does.
That is fair.
oh shit, this is bad.
Y'all could have just been like, "Hey, don't use that in here."
Oh.
As
Texas.
I
What do you mean?
deliberately
We
pulled the
had
crystal
that-
from my pocket.
We had that conversation about me casting healing spells on myself.
I barely
he
know
casts
what magic
wild
is.
That's true.
Because wild magic doesn't really count as spells, does it?
No. Maybe I don't
Okay, there is
know.
a Stack Exchange thread on this. Okay, the verbiage of Wild Magic Surge says you cast Fireball as a 3rd level spell centered on yourself. The verbiage of Counterspell means that you can counterspell it.
Okay.
So you can counterspell the Fireball.
What level are you casting the counterspell?
It's cast at 3rd level.
Third
So does
level,
this cancel
because-
out? Is it contested?
I believe that just cancels it out.
Yeah, it'd be.
But then we'd have to roll again for freaking
yeah,
Schrodinger's
you'd have to roll it
counterspell.
I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
Okay, the Fireball is counterspelled. Roll a d100. Watch it be another 8. 54.
54. 54.
Hey.
That sounds level.
That sounds fun.
Last time was 54.
Schrodinger, you are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol. Roll 5d6. You cannot be intoxicated by alcohol for 14 days.
Woot, woot.
We should get you into a drinking competition.
Make some
Is
money.
that something somebody would just immediately feel?
Probably not, but if I don't tell you now, I'm gonna forget. So.
Well,
Okay.
you are a wizard.
You feel
Write
like a
that down.
dwarf.
If any of us were going to notice a magical effect on themselves, a wizard would be. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like my stomach became made of iron.
How many
Sarah,
spell slots did you use?
Can you make any strong drinks like we had in Gracklestoke? The fire one that made everyone throw up. I think I can handle it now.
Sorry, are you asking Sarah?
Yes.
Oh,
Just yelling that down.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, in that really loud voice.
possibly.
I don't have any on me, but when we go to Blingdenstone, I'm sure they have some there.
Cannot wait. But now that the big erupting fire is gone.
Would you mind bringing Zath over here for maybe? Oh no, we've already know what's in this room. Okay, everybody ready? I'm going to open the door.
Wait, so can I talk to the dead guy or no?
Yes, you can. I'm sorry. Yes, you can. Okay,
Is
so
it
you do
considered-
successfully cast Speak with Dead. Sorry, so much happened.
So much death and life.
And Stillion's completely oblivious to it. He's like, oh well, I guess it just works with the crystal. No danger here. Crap. How many questions do I get?
Okay, you get 5 questions.
Reading. 5 questions. Okay.
It kind of.
First question. Who do you serve?
I serve Brysis, Lich Lord of this city.
Oh no.
What is in the tunnel below the drain in this room?
Death.
Kind of vague. Okay. Who's in the big sarcophagus in the other room?
Death.
Well, this guy's just obstinate. Anybody got a question?
Is that a
Ask her where
question?
ask him where the lady is. The Lady of Light and Good.
Where is this Lady of Light
With
trapped? in darkness?
Brysis.
Where's Bryces?
Below.
Oh.
And it falls.
Below.
Okay, thank you. And I harvest the most rotten bits on him for a go bag for school.
And are there any rotten bits?
Funny.
Yep, little doggy bag.
Doggy bag.
All right, guys, let's go.
Oh yeah,
Right,
necromancers. They're lovely.
So it sounds like the lady is below. Do we want to bother with this room? Okay, let's go.
It could have something.
I don't know. He said there's death down the hole. There's death in the room.
Okay.
Just be prepared for the worst.
Aranes.
It's not like we got hit by a fireball or anything, hypothetically.
So you're all heading in?
Yeah.
The word of precaution. Cillian, I can only do that one
Oh,
more
God.
time.
Do what? What'd you do?
No, the big erupting wall of fire that
You only
would have
interrupted once.
wiped us all out. I can only make that go away one more time.
I didn't see a fireball. I just pulled my crystal
should
out
I-
and tried to talk to that guy.
Should I knock like I did before?
Let's wait till everyone gets in their room and prepares themselves. If what Cillian says is the undead guy said this one is death, then we should be prepared.
What? when the initiative tracker comes up.
I was just turning it off. You're fine.
Oh, it's got some pretty symbols on this one.
Are they religious?
So,
I don't.
in the middle of this room, there is a wide stone sarcophagus. Atop a black marble altar. The lid of the sarcophagus is inlaid with dust-covered mosaics depicting great floating cities high above a beautiful landscape. The lid of the sarcophagus looks incredibly heavy.
Okay, here we go.
Prepare magic missile for if anything comes out of that sarcophagus.
Okay.
Is my shield of faith still up? Would you think?
Yeah, we can say it's
Okay.
it's definitely been less than 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Hello, lady. Are you in here?
There is no response.
Oh. There's no response. Okay, I'm going to
Well, it said
push.
she was below, so I imagine she's
Oh.
below.
Well, maybe if I push on the lid. Does anyone want to help?
Look at Eldest. I think we've learned that I am not the muscle one.
Camero, you look rather bulky under that robe. Okay. Maybe not.
Thank you for the compliments. I'll stay back here in safety.
Oh, Sereth,
Wait,
my battle buddy.
maybe we should
Sereth.
leave. Maybe we should leave the room when you leave, Sarah.
I think Sereth will help me. He's very good with a sword, you know. Or Cillian.
I mean, I could. He'll say I could help you,
Okay.
or you could hit me with lightning.
Zath will climb down off of Schrodinger, scurry over to the sarcophagus, and just kind of like try to lift it with some of its
Aw.
legs.
Thank you, Zath. Okay. So Sarah will try and with Zath and Cillian helping try and push the lid.
The lid is incredibly light. Deceptively
Oh.
so. Almost as if magically made so. It flies off with the slightest amount of pressure. Dust flies up in a cloud around the opening, bursting out, covering you all in old ancient dust. A figure comes erupting up out of the center, swirling in the dust. Schrodinger magic missile goes off, flying through the air. Roll a d100.
Oh.
68.
Yeah, that's not fireball, is it?
No.
No.
54 was no.
Okay.
That's where you need fireball.
It's the fear one again. So Schrodinger, you are terrified of the thing that's coming out of the sarcophagus.
Yep, already am.
It erupts out of there and forms into a massive skeletal face that faces all of you, and booming voice says, "You have disturbed the tomb of Bryce's calm! Accursed are you, most miserable of creatures!" I need all of you to make charisma saving throws. Including Sereth and Eldeth.
How big's your aura, Sarah?
10 feet.
I'm gonna roll the rest of the magic missile real quick.
Hold on. 10 feet.
Okay.
Charisma plus 2.
Okay.
Cillian, are you using your advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
Charisma save?
I really can't roll for shit.
Oh no. Okay. 13 for Eldeth.
Oh, let me do Sarah. Sorry. No, I won't come up. Okay, whatever.
Okay. Who got less than a 15?
Eldeth.
Eldeth?
Me.
Aranis? Anybody else? Eldeth and Aranis. Both of... Aranis, your muscles begin to shrivel and atrophy. Your arms kind of shrink in. You become weak. You feel enfeebled. You are cursed. You have disadvantage on all saving throws and attack rolls for the next 24 hours.
Oh, come on.
The sarcophagus is empty.
Okay, it's a curse. Do I think Lesser does Lesser Restoration lift curses?
It does not.
Sarah will look down at Zath. It's like, oh, you did a very good job with that lid. And she kind of winks at him.
Right, Cillian and Sarah don't even know anything's gone wrong. He's like, oh, that was a scary voice.
Is it,
You know, it's-
Can
is it gone?
Sarah?
Something happened.
Same thing has
What's
happened
wrong?
to Eldeth.
That stupid voice.
Is it?
We
Is
had
it-
to open the coffin.
Sarah, is it gone?
Yeah, I don't see it anymore. I'm gonna take a peek inside the coffin though.
Well, it did what it was meant to do.
I'm sorry, Aranis.
See that thing? It was terrifying.
Do we know we've been cursed?
I think it's safe to assume it said, accursed are thee.
Yeah. It's cursed me.
I'm sorry. I thought the lady was inside.
She said
I thought there might be steps or something down to another level. Let me check.
but Jocelyn
Sarah,
said below was over there.
look, Aranis, I'm sorry you don't feel well, but I was just trying to find the lady.
Is the sarcophagus empty?
It is empty.
I mean, the only way I guess is trying to find a way down that small tunnel, or a way to make it bigger.
Okay, I promise I won't open anymore. I'm sorry.
Can I do a quick investigation check of the inside to see if there's like a lever or something or
Go for it.
contraption? Oh, fun thing I just realized when I read the stone speaker crystal thing again, I have advantage on investigation checks.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
19.
Oh, damn.
The sarcophagus is empty. This room was simply a trap.
Okay.
Okay. What'll it be, y'all? You're gonna activate that thing that Schrodinger found?
I believe that's the plan. Was there an
Well, I'm not-
activation or something, or was it was just a pipe way down?
You found the mechanism to open the secret passageway down.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, so send that down the hole and activate it.
Okay. It drops down about 8 feet, and then there is a tunnel. Do you all descend?
Well, I'm not touching anything anymore. One of you go down first.
I will go first.
I'll go with you, Schrodinger.
There appears to be a big sarcophagus down here.
Oh, great, another one.
Stands
Don't
atop
touch
a
it.
stone bier.
Oh, where'd you guys go?
They went down the hole. Are you following?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Let's check this one before we open it.
Stick my ear up against it.
Schrodinger, as you press your ear up against it, even you hear now. Please help me. It's so dark. And Schrodinger, as you lift your face away, As you lift your ear away and turn towards the sarcophagus, you see a face staring up at you of a furious, spectral woman. She stares at you, says, "You dare defile my resting place," in a very harsh, far harsher voice than the one that's been speaking in your mind. You see this face staring up at you, and she emerges from the sarcophagus, floating about a foot above it, hands outstretched, a wand in one hand, and she says, "You will die here." And we are going to have to call it a session here, everyone.
Oh no, God.